Starting at center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 20, Yusuf Nurkic. Starting at point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 21, Tyus Jones. At the small forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Bradley Beal. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for Devin Booker.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And for the Suns, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Tyus Jones out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the 3 spot. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special. I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And Lively pulls it down. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Jones. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver. KD on the wing. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
It's obvious Bill is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And finished off by Lively.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Thompson. 12 connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Irving passes to Washington. Yep, it counts.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Irving against Jones. Booker outside. Pass to KD. To halt the run. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lively against Nurkic. Thompson outside. Back to Lively. Irving up top over Jones. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grab it for air.
And here is Irving. Takes a three. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 3. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Suns trail by 3. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Hardy is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Now here's Hardy. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Tries the spin move. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Dinwiddie doing damage with the rock in his hands. The defender just unable to keep up.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in the groove from the opening tip.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. Can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Here's Beal. The Mavericks making the shot. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
You're off beat.
for the Suns. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Dunn, and Jones subbed in for Monte Moore. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Hardy. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie, a capable threat from distance now.
Down low, here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team
And
foul.
with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And he makes both free throws.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
2 minutes.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Durant. The Mavericks pull it in. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
And in that game you mentioned, it was a great game. The reserves played a huge role.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Beal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lively sets a screen for Dinwiddie. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock for the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
O'Neal's check in for the Suns. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. 14 feet away, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Outside Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's Durant missing. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Grimes. Scoreless thus far. Washington passes to Grimes. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Booker outside. Right side Jones. Drives to the hoop. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. It's all tied in Phoenix. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys, team unity.
Especially if you're winning. But if you're losing, these long road trips can feel endless.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Jones is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bucket is good. Beal's got 9.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now here's Irving. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, they just looked out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Guy says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, DA. Now here's Durant. He has 6. A 3. There's the triple from Durant.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Mavericks trailed by 4. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Make some noise, Phoenix, for your Song Breaker Dance Crew.
Some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. Number 1, Tyus Jones.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
Here's Grimes. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Nurkic just screen on Thompson. With 3, Booker kicks it out to Jones. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Irving, good.
Irving, so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Suns getting the bucket. The shot by Thompson, no good. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. It's Jones on the way. He's covered by Irving. Here's KD. Tough 2 from Durant.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here's Washington outside. Sinks the triple. Washington's got 5 now.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Beal against Thompson. Can't hit from in close. Mavericks trail by 3. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jones against Irving for the tie. And it's Durant with the rebound. Booker looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Fires from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up by 5. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleber is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Harden, and it's Marshall in its small forward. 6 to shoot. Kleber with the bucket.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hands.
Outside, Jones. A kick out to O'Neal. Jones against Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Time to make some noise for your Suns Dancers.
So for the Suns, Nurkic checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. And Beal subbed in for Royce O'Neal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Booker outside. Durant. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving finds Thompson. Pass to Grimes. Dallas moving the ball around. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Suns lead by 4. Booker dishes to Jones. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nurkic setting the pick for Beal. Inside. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. And the Suns lead by 3.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Now, here is Irving. From 18 feet away. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the play.
Booker outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. And Jones sends it back. And he's able to get it back. A shot's good from Irving. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Booker up top. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Dallas has gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And for the Suns, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And Booker kicks to KD. Over Irving. It's in!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Jones against Irving. Yes!
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And a deep three from Booker. Frames it from downtown.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving attacking, and here's Washington outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Dallas calls timeout. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
P.J. Washington. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Can't connect. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
KD, how were you able to hold them off at the finish?
This team played extremely hard. We talked about it before the game, and we know it's going to be a game. They're going to play hard on both ends of the floor, and they came out and hit us in the mouth early, but I like how we withstood the storm and kept fighting.
Yeah, it was a tough one, but you got the W, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.